On the path of life, Stoicism teaches us that true peace begins with recognizing our own worth. Yet, many of us overlook our value without even realizing it. In this video, we'll explore 15 subtle signs that you may be undervaluing yourself, each explained through the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Let's dive in. Number 1. Self-criticism over self-improvement. Self-criticism and self-improvement are two paths that can lead us either towards growth or despair. Stoic philosophy, anchored in principles of self-awareness and resilience, offers a guiding light in navigating these internal landscapes. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, encapsulated a profound truth. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This statement underscores the Stoic emphasis on focusing inwardly on our responses rather than external circumstances. It challenges us to shift our perspective from mere reaction to intentional action, from passive victimhood to empowered self-control. In the Stoic view, self-criticism often stems from a negative assessment of oneself based on external events or societal standards. Instead of dwelling on perceived shortcomings, Stoics advocate for a mindful evaluation of our thoughts and actions. This process involves recognizing areas for improvement without harsh judgment. It's about embracing a growth mindset where failures and setbacks are seen as opportunities for learning and refinement. Self-improvement, according to Stoic teachings, begins with self-awareness. By cultivating a deep understanding of our values, strengths, and weaknesses, we can navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and purpose. This introspective journey allows us to identify areas where we can grow and evolve, not out of dissatisfaction or comparison to others, but out of a genuine desire to become the best version of ourselves. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to practice self-compassion alongside self-improvement. Seneca, another influential Stoic philosopher, reminds us that he who is brave is free, highlighting the courage required to face our imperfections with kindness and understanding. This approach fosters resilience and fortitude, qualities that empower us to persevere in the face of adversity. Number 2. Seeking external validation. Seeking external validation can become a precarious pursuit, often leading to a reliance on others' opinions to define our worth and identity. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, succinctly captured this sentiment with his wise counsel: waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This Stoic principle advocates for a focus on internal virtues and character rather than seeking approval from external sources. When we seek validation from others, we place our sense of self-worth in their hands. This can lead to fluctuations in self-esteem based on praise or criticism, creating a fragile foundation for our inner strength. Stoicism teaches us the importance of cultivating self-reliance and autonomy. It encourages us to define ourselves based on our values, principles, and actions rather than external validation. Relying on external validation can also hinder personal growth and self-discovery. Instead of focusing on genuine self-improvement and alignment with our values, we may prioritize conforming to others' expectations. This limits our ability to explore our unique strengths and capabilities, potentially stifling creativity and authenticity. Moreover, seeking external validation perpetuates a cycle of dependency where our happiness and fulfillment are contingent upon others' approval. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and insecurity when validation is not forthcoming or is inconsistent. Stoicism offers an alternative approach rooted in self-acceptance and inner resilience. By cultivating virtues such as courage, wisdom, and justice within ourselves, we build a solid foundation of self-worth that is not easily shaken by external influences. This inner strength enables us to navigate life's challenges with grace and integrity, regardless of others' opinions. Number 3, fear of failure. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, imparts timeless wisdom with his teaching difficulties strengthen the mind. As labored as the body, this Stoic principle encourages us to view challenges not as obstacles to fear, but as opportunities for personal growth and resilience. Fear of failure is a common human experience that can hinder our progress and limit our potential. It stems from a deep-seated concern about making mistakes, facing setbacks, or not meeting expectations, whether our own or others. This fear often holds us back from taking risks and pursuing our aspirations wholeheartedly. However, Stoicism offers a profound perspective on facing adversity. Seneca's words remind us that difficulties are not merely stumbling blocks, but essential experiences that toughen our mental fortitude. Just as physical exercise strengthens the body, overcoming challenges strengthens our resolve and cultivates inner resilience. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of embracing challenges aligns with the idea of amor fati, or the love of fate. It encourages us to accept and even embrace the obstacles and hardships that come our way as integral parts of our journey. Instead of avoiding difficulties out of fear, we are urged to confront them with courage and perseverance. Moreover, Seneca's teachings prompt us to shift our mindset from viewing failure as a setback to seeing it as a stepping stone toward growth. Each failure or setback presents an opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve. By facing challenges head-on and learning from our experiences, we develop greater wisdom, resilience, and self-confidence. Number 4, neglecting boundaries. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, imparted timeless wisdom when he said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." This profound insight encourages us to reflect on how we perceive and react to external circumstances, emphasizing the importance of maintaining inner tranquility despite external challenges. Neglecting boundaries can significantly impact our well-being and sense of self-respect. Boundaries are essential guidelines that define acceptable behaviors, actions, and limits in our relationships and interactions with others. They serve to protect our physical, emotional, and psychological space, ensuring that we maintain a healthy balance between giving and receiving. When we neglect to set or uphold boundaries, we risk compromising our own values, needs, and personal space. This can lead to feelings of resentment, frustration, or even resentment towards others. Marcus Aurelius' teachings remind us that the distress we feel in such situations is often not caused by the actions of others themselves, but by our own failure to establish and assert our boundaries effectively. In Stoic philosophy, setting boundaries aligns with the principle of self-mastery and self-respect. It involves acknowledging our own needs and rights while respecting the needs and boundaries of others. By clearly defining and communicating our boundaries, we create a framework for healthy and respectful relationships, fostering mutual understanding and harmony. Moreover, neglecting boundaries can lead to emotional exhaustion and a loss of self-esteem. When we consistently allow others to overstep our boundaries or disregard our needs, we undermine our sense of self-worth and agency. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom encourages us to take ownership of our emotional responses and perceptions, empowering us to assert our boundaries with confidence and clarity. Number 5. Comparing yourself to others. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in self-awareness and inner strength, cautions against the harmful practice of comparing oneself to others. Instead of measuring our worth or success against external standards, Stoics advocate for a focus on our individual journey and personal growth. Comparing oneself to others often leads to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, or dissatisfaction. it can create a false sense of competition or a constant need for validation from others. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of internalizing our values and focusing on what is within our control. He famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When we compare ourselves to others, we risk losing sight of our unique strengths, talents, and achievements. Stoics encourage us to cultivate self-awareness and acceptance of our own path. By embracing our individuality and focusing on our personal development, we can enhance our self-esteem and find fulfillment in our own progress. Marcus Aurelius, another influential Stoic thinker and Roman emperor, reflected on the fleeting nature of external comparisons. He wrote, "Everything that happens is either endurable or not. If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining." This perspective underscores the Stoic belief in accepting reality as it is and focusing on internal growth rather than external validation. Moreover, comparing oneself to others often overlooks the complexities of individual circumstances and experiences. Each person's journey is unique, shaped by different backgrounds, challenges, and aspirations. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate our own path and to approach life with humility and gratitude for our own opportunities and challenges. Number 6. Avoiding confrontation. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher known for his teachings on resilience and self-mastery, emphasized the importance of facing challenges with courage and reason. Avoiding confrontation, according to Epictetus, often stems from fear or self-doubt, rather than a reasoned approach to resolving conflicts. Stoicism teaches that confronting challenges, including interpersonal conflicts, is an opportunity for growth and learning. Epictetus believed that by applying rationality and inner strength, individuals could navigate difficult situations with clarity and integrity. He famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Avoiding confrontation may temporarily alleviate discomfort or anxiety, but it can also perpetuate unresolved issues or misunderstandings. Stoics advocate for addressing conflicts directly and thoughtfully, guided by principles of virtue and ethical conduct. By engaging in constructive dialogue and seeking mutual understanding, individuals can promote harmony and strengthen relationships. Moreover, Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to cultivate courage in the face of adversity. Seneca, another prominent Stoic thinker, wrote extensively on the importance of fortitude and resilience. He believed that confronting challenges with composure and wisdom leads to personal growth and moral integrity. Number 7. Ignoring personal values. Seneca's wisdom, "He is most powerful who has power over himself," underscores the significance of living a life aligned with one's personal values. In Stoic philosophy, the alignment of actions with core values is considered essential for inner strength and integrity. Ignoring personal values can lead to internal conflict and dissatisfaction. Stoics believe that true power comes from self-mastery, which involves understanding and adhering to one's principles even in challenging circumstances. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher renowned for his practical teachings, emphasized that by living in accordance with our values, we gain a sense of control and purpose in life. When individuals neglect their values, they may experience a sense of disconnection from themselves and others. This can manifest as feelings of guilt, confusion, or a lack of fulfillment. Stoicism encourages introspection and self-awareness to recognize when actions or decisions stray from one's values. By doing so, individuals can make deliberate choices that align with their beliefs and contribute to a meaningful and virtuous life. Furthermore, Seneca's teachings highlight the importance of ethical conduct and moral clarity. He believed that by prioritizing personal values such as honesty, justice, and compassion, individuals cultivate resilience and authenticity. In challenging situations, adherence to these principles guides ethical decision-making and fosters trust and respect in relationships. Number 8. Overapologizing. Stoics advocate for accountability and responsibility, emphasizing the importance of acknowledging one's mistakes and seeking forgiveness when necessary. However, they also caution against over-apologizing, as it can undermine self-esteem and integrity. In Stoic philosophy, the practice of accountability involves recognizing when one has erred or caused harm to others. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, highlighted the significance of owning up to one's actions and taking responsibility for their consequences. This aspect of Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate self-awareness and humility, fostering personal growth and ethical behavior. Possessive apologies, on the other hand, may stem from a lack of confidence or an excessive need for approval. Stoics believe in maintaining inner strength and self-respect, which includes avoiding Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic thinker and Roman emperor. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic thinker and Roman emperor, emphasized the importance of maintaining dignity and composure in all situations. This extends to how individuals handle apologies and accept responsibility without diminishing their self-worth. Stoicism teaches that while acknowledging faults is important, dwelling excessively on apologies can detract from focusing on constructive actions and personal development. Number 9. People-pleasing. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of authenticity and self-respect over the desire to please others. In his teachings, he encouraged individuals to define their values and principles independently of external expectations. People-pleasing, according to Stoic philosophy, involves prioritizing others' approval or avoiding conflict at the expense of one's own values and integrity. This behavior can lead to a lack of authenticity and a diminished sense of self-worth. Epictetus's guidance underscores the importance of self-reflection and self-definition. By clarifying personal values and committing to them, individuals cultivate inner strength and confidence. Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment come from living in accordance with one's principles and virtues rather than seeking validation from others. Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic figure, echoed similar sentiments, advocating for individuals to focus on internal virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice. Number 10. Settling for less. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasized the profound impact of our thoughts on our happiness and fulfillment. His teachings underscore the importance of striving for goals that are in harmony with our capabilities and aspirations. Settling for less, according to Stoic philosophy, involves accepting outcomes or circumstances that do not fully align with our potential or values. Marcus Aurelius encourages individuals to cultivate a mindset focused on excellence and personal growth. By setting ambitious yet realistic goals that challenge and inspire us, we can harness our full potential and enhance our well-being. Stoicism teaches that happiness is not derived from external achievements or possessions, but from living virtuously and in alignment with our principles. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom encourages individuals to continuously evaluate their goals and aspirations, ensuring they reflect their true capabilities and aspirations. Number 11. Neglecting mental health. Stoics emphasize the importance of mental clarity and emotional well-being as essential components of a balanced and fulfilling life. Neglecting mental health can have detrimental effects on overall well-being, as Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to cultivate inner strength and resilience. Stoicism teaches that maintaining mental clarity involves understanding and managing our emotions effectively. Ignoring emotional well-being can lead to stress, anxiety, and a lack of inner peace, which are contrary to the Stoic ideal of tranquility and self-mastery. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, believed in the importance of maintaining mental health through self-awareness and rational thinking. He emphasized that clear judgment and emotional stability are crucial for navigating life's challenges and maintaining inner peace. In Stoic philosophy, cultivating mental health involves practices such as self-reflection, mindfulness, and maintaining a balanced perspective on life's ups and downs. By prioritizing mental clarity and emotional well-being, individuals can enhance their resilience and lead a more fulfilling and virtuous life according to Stoic principles. Number 12. Avoiding risks. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, imparted timeless wisdom that encourages individuals to embrace calculated risks as a pathway to personal growth and opportunity. In his philosophy, Stoicism avoiding risks is seen as potentially limiting one's ability to fully seize opportunities and develop resilience. Seneca's quote, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity," underscores the Stoic belief in preparation and readiness to capitalize on favorable circumstances. Stoics advocate for a balanced approach to risk-taking, weighing potential benefits against risks while maintaining rationality and prudence. By embracing calculated risks, individuals can expand their horizons, test their capabilities, and cultivate courage. Stoic philosophy teaches that facing challenges and uncertainties with a prepared mind and a steadfast attitude can lead to personal development and a deeper understanding of one's strengths and limitations. Moreover, Seneca's teachings emphasize that avoiding risks out of fear or hesitation can hinder progress and personal fulfillment. Instead, Stoicism encourages individuals to confront uncertainties with clarity of thought and a commitment to virtuous action, thereby aligning with their values and pursuing meaningful goals. Number 13. Resisting change. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in resilience and rationality, teaches the importance of embracing change and accepting the natural flow of life. In the context of personal development, resisting change can pose significant barriers to growth and self-improvement. The Stoic principle of acceptance of the present moment is encapsulated in the teachings of philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. They emphasize that life is inherently transient and unpredictable, and one's ability to adapt to change determines one's resilience and inner peace. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reflects on the impermanence of life and the need to align oneself with the inevitable changes that occur. Resisting change often stems from a fear of the unknown or a desire to maintain comfort and familiarity. However, Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate a mindset that views change as an opportunity for learning and growth. By embracing change, individuals can develop flexibility, resilience, and a deeper understanding of themselves and their circumstances. Moreover, Stoic philosophy underscores the importance of focusing on what is within one's control, namely, how one responds to change rather than futilely resisting external circumstances. This approach fosters a sense of empowerment and allows individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. Number 14. Lack of self-compassion. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher-emperor, imparted timeless wisdom on the importance of self-compassion in fostering resilience and inner peace. His reflection, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it," underscores a fundamental Stoic principle: our reactions to external events shape our inner state more than the events themselves. Self-compassion within Stoic philosophy entails treating oneself with the same kindness and understanding that one would offer to a friend facing adversity. It involves acknowledging one's imperfections and setbacks without harsh self-judgment or criticism. Instead of dwelling on failures or setbacks, Stoics encourage individuals to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. By self-compassion, individuals cultivate resilience, the ability to bounce back from challenges and setbacks with greater strength and clarity. Rather than succumbing to negative self-talk or self-blame, Stoics advocate for self-acceptance and a focus on what can be controlled: one's own thoughts, actions, and responses to external circumstances. Moreover, self-compassion aligns with Stoic virtues such as courage, wisdom, and justice. It allows individuals to maintain their moral integrity and uphold their values even in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius, through his Stoic teachings, emphasizes the importance of cultivating inner strength through self-reflection, mindfulness, and compassion toward oneself. Number 15. Ignoring intuition. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the significance of honoring one's intuition and staying true to inner values. His insight, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart," underscores the Stoic belief in cultivating gratitude and authenticity in all aspects of life. Ignoring intuition, according to Stoic principles, can lead individuals to neglect their genuine desires and values, thereby compromising their sense of purpose and fulfillment. In Stoicism, intuition is viewed as a form of internal guidance that aligns with one's inherent virtues and moral compass. It serves as a silent but powerful voice that nudges individuals towards decisions and actions that resonate with their true selves. Ignoring this intuitive guidance can result in feelings of discontentment, as it may lead individuals to make choices that contradict their values or aspirations. In conclusion, Stoic philosophy offers profound insights into self-worth and personal growth. By embracing these principles, we empower ourselves to overcome challenges, cultivate inner strength, and live a life of virtue and fulfillment.